And now we're streaming live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in there. Still
Uh,
got 3 minutes before we actually start the content. But
but we're live.
we're live. Welcome to FF&F Studios. This is a off the cuff 7 o'clock episode this week. We normally do this at 7:30 on Twitch and Facebook and Periscope.
Parasite. yeah.
YouTube, all that good stuff. But today we have some guests coming for the actual episode that we released on Friday. So we don't really have the space to film with two extra people in the room. So we're going to do a pre-episode for the episode Friday. And it's actually a surprise put together episode because shouts out to Ryan, our Deep South correspondent. He's doing the people's work down there in Tuscaloosa right now, and he's busy. So shouts out to the homie. Hope he's doing well. Keep a clear head, man. I know times get hectic. You know what I'm saying? But we're just gonna do a couple funny stories. Maybe a couple funny news stories. It's kind of like a in-betweener live video episode if you're a follower of the pod. And I'm gonna right now throw in the song of the day of the week, selected by.
Me, my name's Drew Shellnut.
Do you want to tell the people about this?
Yeah. So I was on the way over here today, and it was a nice little Discover Weekly song that popped up. The band is called, or the group, if you will, is called True Loves, and the song is called The Dirty. So you should definitely check it out. It's got some nice 70s funk vibes going on.
Super funky 70s
Yeah.
vibes, and I'm all about it. I'm here for that. I got a lot of Sly and the Family Stone vibe out of it, honestly, when I was listening to
Oh, they're
it.
pretty new. It started
Mhm.
in 2015. Seattle-based soul funk group.
Seattle-based. Shout out to my
Yeah.
peoples in Seattle, man.
Mhm.
Hell
They're
yeah.
making those rainy days not so bad up there in Seattle, you know?
It's a flip from 90s Seattle, I'll tell you that.
Slightly. Making
Yeah.
those rainy days rainier.
Yeah. Different times.
This is actually pretty great. Check this out. Listening to the abundant sounds of the Seattle-based funk and soul group, The True Loves, is like walking down a favorite neighborhood street, slapping five with friends, checking up with clerks in their stores, admiring your own dark sunglasses face in their windows, ducking under flower pots and smelling the familiar smells.
That is a Seattle fucking description of anything I've ever heard in my life. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But yeah, check that out. It's good stuff.
It's good stuff. And also, I just realized I didn't do introductions. I'm Justin Hammonds. That's Drew Shownight.
Yeah.
And that's Grant Bramlett.
Hello.
And we are Friends, Facts, and Fiction, collectively. um,
I almost
and
expected
Organic
you to
Androids.
say, and we are Organic Android.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, and we are
Some of.
some of Organic Androids, a great
Majority,
band.
I
Yeah,
guess.
no, most of. Yeah.
Yeah, most of. The majority of.
When we finally just stopped trying to be a 7-piece and then a 6-piece and then
No.
5 is good.
Five
Five,
is
five
good.
is
Five's a good
solid.
number.
Five is a good number for a band, guys, if y'all ever thought about it or are thinking about doing it. But again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in or just paying attention at all or being entertained by us. This is a brainchild that we just created out of nowhere. And if you want to support us, anchor.fm/Friends, Facts, and Fiction. You can give us a monthly subscription of $1, $5, or $10. Just check that out.
We should set up a Patreon.
Yeah, I probably should set up a Patreon. If anybody knows or wants to support us on that, hit us up. I'll look into it this week, though.
Dope. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like like I said, this is the prequel to our actual episode that's dropping Friday because we have two guests, which would be Vic and Katie, and they are hosts of a podcast called Tales from the Walk-In. Give them a listen. They started off raw as well, and the first two episodes a little rough around the edges on the sound, but they caught their stride rhythm with it now, and they have amazing guests. Shouts out to Galen I know that homie,
Yep.
and a few distributors in the city, and fucking they got the DJ that does the verses, man. Big DJ in town. They got him on. Says he prefers serving over bartending.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope though. Like I said, they're going to be featured on. We're going to talk about food industry stuff, tales from the walk-in,
Mm-hmm.
all that good stuff. That's going to be happening Friday. It's coming out Friday. But today,
We're gonna take our spin on what their podcast is about,
Yeah.
basically.
it's a nice cross-branding,
Yeah.
cross-branding ship.
On
thing.
that note, though, I will say listen to us first,
Yeah.
and then go listen
Yeah.
to them because they already got some really good numbers.
Give-
I'm a
give-
little annoyed by it.
give us
we
the
need to
listen.
we need to pick our numbers up.
Yeah, give us the listen first. Yeah,
Yes,
for
I
sure.
want the numbers, but yeah, it is really good. I promise.
Yeah,
But I want the numbers.
Yeah.
Give me the numbers.
For a show.
Just Grant.
But like I said, we're gonna do. I don't know. We're gonna do like a industry story before we get into the weird news.
Sure.
Yeah.
I've got a lot. I will go with my
Wait,
most.
you had the
recent,
crazy
though.
bar night situation happen. Yeah.
So I know it happens a lot, and it's happening more since we're slowly opening back up, right? The world, and I understand it's been a long time for a lot of people, but good lord, and it was all on one night. Okay, you ready for this, Drew?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, first, a guy is like chilling on the couch and he looks like he doesn't really know what's going on or whatever.
Mhm.
And then eventually he wanders up to the bar and it's like, okay, great, you got it. It's a bar. You got to talk to me
Mhm.
if you want something, you know.
Right,
Otherwise,
right.
you're just going to be sitting there. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm too busy
Mhm.
to wander around and check on people.
Yeah.
So he comes up, he sits down, he's fine. We chitty chat a little bit or whatever. His friend comes eventually and is just standing next to him. I hand him the menu. He's looking at the menu, like flipping it, whatever, looking at it. And then eventually he says, "What comes with the Denzian?" Now, the Denzian is
Just
a
rum.
white rum that is our well rum,
Mhm.
right? And I just have a list of the liquors that we offer at the bar on the back of the menu.
Like you do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And he says, "What comes with
Like every bar.
the Denzian?" Right? And I said, "What?"
A cup.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, like,
Yeah.
what else you want with your liquor?
Right,
my
right,
guy? Like,
right.
what
And-
do you want
and
with it?
So I get this, and I'm like, okay, I need to help him out. And I was like, well, it's our rum, it's our white rum, it's our white rum.
Yeah.
Anything. I could do anything you want with it. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. And I was like, if you're interested in a cocktail that we offer, I've got it on the front of the menu. And he looks at that and he's like reading it. Keep in mind, this takes long enough for like 3 more people to build up behind him to want to order a drink. So I'm kind of like, okay, bro, let's move
And you know
this
then
thing
what's he
along.
want.
Speed
Of
this
course,
up, bro.
yeah. And they're just kind of doing a little thing where they're looking around the shoulders. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, you know, hold on for this
This
idiot.
motherfucker.
Eventually, I'm trying to talk him through stuff or whatever, and eventually he's like, I don't know, I can't think right now. I'll just take the Denzian. And I'm like, great, but how do you want it?
You want
know?
that neat on the rocks
You
with a little
know?
pineapple juice?
You can't just say that. I mean, I
yeah.
can't just give you the bottle. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Like, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? You know? And I'm like, I can make a daiquiri with it. It can just be on ice. You can do a rum and coke. And he was like, I'll just ice. And I was like, okay, great. So I poured it on ice, handed him a lime wedge because I'm like, it's rum. Handed it to him. And then he goes, so do I just swirl it or something? And I was like, if you want to.
No,
In
no,
my
you
brain,
drink
I'm
it, my
like,
guy.
no, what you do is get the fuck away from my bar right now. You know? Less than 5 minutes later, these 2 guys come in. And they're like, hey, what's the deal with the bar? And I'm giving them a little spiel. You can order online with the QR code, or you can just come order from me like a bar. It's like, okay, cool. How do you get to the patio? And we've got different sections, and that's fine. That's understandable. But I had a feeling because of the last guy, you know. And I was like, the patio that's right over there on the other side of the main door you come in and out of. And he was like, yeah, that one. And I was like, right
just
back
right
the
there.
way you came,
Just right there, bro.
and then turn.
You can
Like,
just-
instead of walking inside of the bar,
Just turn-
start,
boom.
go there.
go right.
Go to the first place you saw.
It's,
you know?
it's wide open. It's a clear walkway and benches and seats and tables. Light. It's even lights out there, bro.
Oh my God.
It's lit
And
up.
then A couple minutes later, this girl comes up to me. This is actually kind of sweet, but she was like, "Do you have any coasters?" And I was like, like a drink coaster for what? You know, she's like, "Well, I don't want to mess up your tables." And I was
Oh
like,
wow.
"Oh, yeah, don't fucking worry about that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
some Bev naps if you want,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but that's cute, sweet.
Right,
Coasters.
right.
Get out of here, you
Jesus
know, take
Christ.
that and go."
You know, every time it rains.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
The guy, one of the guys that couldn't find the patio, comes back in right after her, says, "Hey man, how do you get into the bathrooms? Not where are the bathrooms? How do you get into the bathrooms?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh man, okay, is this a trick
What did-
question?"
What did he say? Just give it a turn or something?
Yeah, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, what do you mean?" He was like, "Just turn the knob," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Mhm.
buddy. Yep, that's kind of how that works. Look at that.
And he was like,
Voila.
"Well, what if I can't?" And I was like, "Well, then somebody's probably in there and the door's locked."
Yeah. It's probably- we thought it was like a gas station. Were you giving out a key?
I guess I don't know. And then to make it even better, so I make it clear to him that there are people in the bathroom. He can't go in there when there's other people in the bathroom because it's a one stall.
Yeah.
He just leaves,
Like leaves the
like
premises.
left. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
I mean, if it was me, I would at least wait to pee
Right,
before I
yeah,
get
yeah.
in my car and drive wherever else I'm going.
Right. No.
That's fucking.
It was
wild, man.
incredible, dude.
Yeah,
There
that
was
was-
something else that happened that night. I can't
The
remember right now.
the angry dude with the drinks.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
So, again, you can order online on your phone because it's 2021. So, this table, they get it. They know, right? Well, at least one guy does. Orders 4 drinks. Maybe 15 minutes later, the exact same 4 drinks come in, same table. And I was like, wow, these guys are burning through these. So, I bring them out to the table. And I'm approaching the table, and one of the guys sees me and goes, "What is that?" Like, almost angry. And I was like, your drinks? You know? He was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "What?"
The
And
same
then the
shit you've
guy
been
at
drinking the past
Yeah,
30,
the guy at
40
the table
minutes?
was like, "More drinks. I got us another round. What is your
Right.
deal?" And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "It's it's the same drink, man.
Yeah.
You're all right. It's another round. I got another round." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I put it on the table and just walked away at that point.
It's like fuck it. My job is done here. Actually, I don't want to. I don't even want to see y'all again. I really don't. I don't care if you leave or go. I don't give a fuck.
It was just incredible. And I don't know if anybody has any insight to help me on other than just complete idiocy. Is there some kind of like, are you uncomfortable? Are other places doing something massively differently than we're
Right.
doing it?
I don't know, bro. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
It's something
Honestly.
else. Something else.
Man.
No, I had I've had a lot of crazy things happen in working in the food industry, but bartending so far has been the like the awkward older solo person
Mm-hmm.
that comes in like during the daytime and they're like trying to be young and hip, but it's like, bro, like you can just chill back, dog. You don't have to be all, hey, how's it going? I was like, bro, you can just sit down, cool out, have you some whiskey on the rocks. We can talk about, the 70s Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We can do that. You know what I mean? We don't have to talk about all the hip shit going on. Like,
Right.
because it's like you're trying to appease me. And it's like, bro, I'm just here to give you a drink. Honestly, I got more stuff to do anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just talking to me in circles about
It'd be easier
what's
if you didn't
happening.
talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. What's happening in East Nashville these days? And I'm like, bro, like, you really don't want to know. You don't really care. I know you don't. Like, it's just that small talk situation annoys me sometimes, especially when I'm like still setting up the bar and they come in at like 4:50, like because older people just don't care that you open at 5 in East Nashville.
Yeah.
They just slide in. It's like, oh yeah, you're not open? Yeah, and I'm not open yet, and just sat at the bar.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You just sit there. Yeah.
I,
You're
I
not
just
open?
say we're not open yet, but cool.
Yeah,
Hey, you do you, bro. You do you. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I guess that means I can wait.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
sit here. I'm cool. You still got the liquor though, right? I mean, you can like serve me a drink, and I'm like, I can, yes, but we open in 10 minutes,
Oh,
and I have
so-
10 more
so
minutes
it's
worth
happy
of
hour.
setup as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway,
To me,
It's-
that's the same thing as like, are you still serving food? Well, kitchen closes in 5 minutes. Oh, okay, great. Let
Okay,
me
cool.
get, and it's like, well,
One of
yeah.
everything.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
allowed to, so
oh, that one night, bro, where it was like 10:50, and for the viewers, Grant was so kind enough to cook while I bartend to help me become a bartender. And this one night, it's like 10:50, 10:45 maybe, and this one table literally ordered damn near one of everything, and it was like a couple.
It was just two regular-sized people.
Yeah, it was a couple, bro. One of damn near everything, and ate every morsel of food.
Everybody, they were clearly hungry. So
like, bro,
it was like
I mean, this is a chick like Grace's size, dude like Grant's size, bro. Like normal motherfuckers, bro. Like not big people, not like, bro. I'm just like,
So they were Stony Baloney when they got there.
they
had
seem,
to have been,
probably.
they seemed like they were pretty chill. So
because that would have been
maybe
like
so.
a fried chicken sandwich, a cheeseburger, 3 street tacos, a side of fries, a side of piri piri fries, which is just the fries but with extra
Sauce
sauce.
on
on
Polenta
it.
tots.
Polenta tots
And the Brussels.
and Brussels sprouts.
Jesus.
Yeah, and our sides aren't small. You know.
Yeah. Our sides are more than a handful, that's for sure. But
God.
yeah, that was pretty wild. That was a wild ass day.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna take my story all the way back to when I was 20.
oh man,
At a place called Will Hagen's Bar and Grill in Tuscaloosa.
if you know, you know.
And you probably should at this point. I don't even know if they're around anymore.
Yeah, I
But
think
that's
they'll
actually
close.
back then they were at the height of Will
Well,
Hagen's.
the OG flagship is in Nashville, right?
Yeah, it's still here.
Still here.
Yeah.
I miss Green Bar. Ugh,
Right.
that place.
But I had this one guy who referred to himself as hanging out with a rough crowd. And the reason why he mentioned that is because I asked him one day, why do you have, like, you just have galls on your arms? And he took them off, and he was obviously, like, there was, like, slices all over his arms. He's like, I'm not a cutter, just hang out with a rough crowd, and we like to joke around and cut each other and stuff. And I'm like,
What?
okay. Right.
Check, please.
So this guy, is in my kitchen, and so
I'm
Jesus.
sorry. I'm just imagining that old school thing where you like tie your hands together, your non-dominant hands together, and then you have a knife.
Yeah, the old classic. The
Yeah,
classic.
and
like,
Michael Jackson's
Smooth
Bad
Criminal.
video.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth Criminal.
Criminal.
Yeah.
yeah.
he's in the white suit. So
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
that lean. I tried to do that lean so many times. I hit my face on the floor a lot as a child.
Same,
Anyway,
actually, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, so this is the character that we're dealing with. He's pretty nice most of the time. Most of the time he comes in with his ass on his shoulders, just kind of pissy. And
ass on his shoulders,
You know,
people.
I like
yeah.
that.
Ass on his shoulders.
yeah, But he walks in, and I'm running the sandwich station and the grill, and there's a fryer to the back, and he walks behind me and doesn't say right behind. And as you guys know, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And he sticks me in the fat roll, if you don't know, the love handle, with a knife as he's walking by me. And it doesn't,
The tip of it?
yeah, he was just like walking by, and I went to turn, it was like, poke, and I like immediately was like, oh God.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck, man? Right behind. Kitchen 101, right behind.
Could be
Sharp
that
behind,
Sharp, but
hot behind.
Yeah.
You could have stabbed me in the
But also,
fucking
don't
kidney.
just go
Yeah.
walking around with it
Yeah.
like,
Like,
action forward.
You walk with a
Jesus
knife
Christ.
down, blade
Yeah,
back.
right?
Put the
Like-
the non-sharp edge of the blade against your
Well,
forearm.
and when
hold
you're
it
a
behind
child,
you.
your mother or your art teacher should, when you're don't run with scissors,
Yeah.
kind of a deal.
Yeah.
It's that concept, but with adulthood.
Oh my God.
And so this dude walks behind me and sticks me, and I'm like, this motherfucker. And
I'm surprised you
so
didn't deck that
I'm,
motherfucker, bro. I'd have punched that nigga in the face
yeah,
real
I-
quick.
I-
My instant reaction would be like, "What? Bow!" Like,
Well,
sorry, my
so-
fault.
Well, we're in the middle
that
of
was
this
a reaction. That was just gut reaction, bro.
This is in the middle of a Tennessee-Alabama game.
Oh,
At Will Hagen's, which
Ooh.
was, they had like 200 capacity,
Yeah.
and
It's
people
like
would
300
order
people
up
there.
until halftime, and then you'd get like 4 or 5 people, and then they'd start ordering again once the game came on. So it was just like, and we were open until 3, and so it was just like, oh fuck. The entire time, dude pokes me. I didn't have time to do anything, but in my head go, you motherfucker.
Right.
And so I run over,
Logged
and I
for later.
exactly logged for 15 minutes from now, because I'm over by the fry station, and I'm pulling a basket of wings out, and I set them up on the little rack, pop them into the bowl, and that basket's still hot, and he goes walking by, and I went, psst. right on his arm, and
Oh.
it stuck the whole grid to his arm. And I said, "Oh, sorry, right
Oh,
behind."
My fault, G. My fault. I didn't see you there.
To add insult to injury, well, he gets fucking pissed as shit at me. He's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't say right behind. Last time you about stabbed me in the fucking kidney in the back, you know." So
Yeah.
it's the least, you know, that you
Little
could
payback.
expect.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, we're closing down. You know, you open the fry door on the little fryer, and I said, "Can you cut the fryers off?" Well, there's a nozzle, and then there's the knob.
Right.
Like, if you don't know, on every oven and things, there's a knob that's on and off and shows you degrees. It's the same thing on the bottom of an industrial fryer. Well, this dumb motherfucker takes the nozzle and opens it, and it
Grease
just
everywhere.
shoots 350-degree grease out. And I run and save his fucking ass, shove him up against the wall, and close it. And he was just like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm standing there, and my shoes are melting.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "You're fired." You know? Like,
You are no longer employed here at Will Higgins, is what she said politely, I'm sure, at that point.
so, yeah, that was the
point.
long and short of that one.
Jesus, bless it, man.
So,
And some
like,
some
yeah,
people are just idiots, man. Like the
That's
cat I told you about leaving the oven open because he burnt bacon and he thought he could reverse the cooking process.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, just go ahead and just. Can you bust tables? Can you like do dishes? Because you ain't cooking nowhere
Or do you
near
think
close
that
to me.
putting the dishes back on the tables is gonna
Clean
clean
them motherfuckers. I don't know what Casper the Friendly Ghost you working with, but you ain't working with me. I don't need you nowhere near me in the kitchen,
Oh,
bro,
my
at all,
God.
bro. Good God. Some people, man. Some people.
awesome.
But yeah, that's basically what we're gonna do for the episode this
Yeah.
Friday coming out, and it's basically what Tales from Walk-In is about. That the people that we're featuring on our episode this week. Again, sorry we didn't start at 7:30. 7:30 normally, but yeah, we got some funny weird news updates. I believe.
What is it?
I think it's weird news update.
So stupid.
Weird news update. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna read 3, and y'all pick one.
Mm.
All right, so these are some headlines. Dating app Hinge is paying people to go on a date as lockdown restrictions ease.
Paying people to go on dates. They're gigoloing motherfuckers. Oh my God.
Chef's popcorn salad sparks outrage as people call it a crime against humanity.
What?
Or mom forced to remove exercise bike after friend spots rude illusion in window.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
So I can understand the first and the last one. It's like somebody fucking with somebody that rides a Peloton next to a window. Hinge being pimps.
Yeah.
But popcorn salad, bro?
Is that what we're
Yeah.
gonna go with? Okay.
The
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah, let's do that.
Like,
Yeah.
what?
Crime against humanity?
That's a lot. I'm like trying to wrap my head around that. Like, but shout out to Hinge for being a straight up pimp.
Okay, so
Like, that's
food-
crazy, bro.
Food blogger and author Molly Yeh appeared on Food Network to share how she makes her popcorn salad on her show Girl Meets Farm, but viewers were baffled by the odd concoction.
Girl meets farm. Huh. Interesting.
She explained that the classic Midwestern dish, which comprises of popcorn, like in the bag,
My favorite
popcorn.
snack.
Yeah, Justin's favorite snack.
Yes.
Vegetables and mayonnaise.
What?
Whoa.
So I get the crimes against humanity part now.
Check this shit out. This is a quote of hers.
Vegetables and mayonnaise?
This is a quote of hers from the show. Some people will put fish in it as well. You don't think it's going to work, but when you taste it, it's really good.
What?
So this is like regular just butter popcorn.
Yeah, and so apparently a lot of people wrote into Food Network and say that her show should be shut down for that episode.
I wonder what Gordon Ramsay thinks of it.
To make the sauce, she combines mayonnaise, sour cream, Dijon mustard, sugar, apple cider vinegar, salt, and pepper.
Okay, so she's making an Alabama white sauce to put on top of.
Basically.
She mixes this with snap peas, carrot, and chopped celery before adding it to the popcorn, which has been flavored with cheese powder. She then garnishes the salad with chopped watercress.
Oh, fuck watercress.
Well, that just makes for soggy popcorn.
But that's what I'm talking. It's gonna dissolve,
Like,
isn't it?
it's
Doesn't
just
it just
soggy
dissolve?
popcorn,
It just
bro.
turns into
It
like
just
a paste.
it just turns into the little things that get in between your teeth
Yeah.
while you're eating.
What the
Oh,
This
my
is my
God.
that is my kind of salad. This is the kind of salad you eat with a spoon.
I thought that my crunched up Doritos and pickle juice was bad, but that
Oh
takes
my
it to another
God,
level.
bro. I
Oh,
don't even know. Yeah, that's a crime against humanity for sure.
Mm.
I was so curious.
Ugh.
I can't unhear that now,
Mm.
and I'm sorry for the viewers that can't unhear that now.
I'm sorry for the people looking at my face, but it can't get
woof,
this.
woof.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do not attempt that at home.
So
See,
there's some comments.
That's
This is
why
so good.
that
There's
happens
some
in the north.
comments
She's
on
from the north,
it.
right?
Check this shit out.
It's KB from the south.
Here's some comments. If you bring me out some soggy mayo popcorn, I will be going to jail that day.
yeah, yeah, bro.
Never in my life have I seen a popcorn salad, and I pray I don't see it again.
Nah, facts, big facts.
Never have I ever seen a popcorn salad.
That's just the words alone should not be together
That's a crime against
unless
humanity.
there's an and in between.
Oh, that's so
I only
fun.
had popcorn and salad today. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not popcorn salad. That's not a vibe.
No.
Okay, so all right, we got 3 more here. Man horrified after learning X-rated meaning behind the Macarena. Or parents surprise neighbors with gift and note from their cranky newborn baby. Or 4-year-old's brutal honesty in the bathroom leaves mortified mom in stitches.
Obviously, the last one.
That one? I'm going Macarena personally. Drew, you want to be a tiebreaker?
Oh, Macarena or baby poopy stories. Ooh.
I mean, it's a tough one. That's a tough line.
I kind of want to know what the secret meaning behind the Macarena is, like, because
I'm excited about that. Okay, cool.
There we go.
kids tell the darndest things, but the Macarena tells things that we don't know yet.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so
Your mom's watching again. By the
okay,
way.
cool. Here we go. Growing up, we all mastered the dance to the Macarena, which seemed to be the unofficial soundtrack to every school disco and kids club ever. Millions of children have turned their hands and jumped in a dizzying circle to the song, so it wouldn't be too much of a leap to think that it had been written for children, right? Well, it turns out that assumption couldn't be more wrong, and the truth might make you reconsider how adults ever let you dance to the song as a child. The lyrics are a mix between English and Spanish, but if we're all being honest, we just sing a string of incomprehensible words in time to the music before yelling, Macarena.
All right.
Exactly. Let's find out what the lyrics are.
This reminds me of when The Weeknd got the Kids' Choice Award for "I Can't Feel My
Oh,
Face
yeah,
When
right?
I'm With You," and I love it. That is not about
No.
being happy to see somebody.
No.
That's about happy
That smile
to do
is
some
not
drugs.
numbing your face.
That's about
So
drugs.
this song is about a woman whose boyfriend is about to join the army, and she, when he's away, has a threesome with his 2 best friends.
Oh my God!
Oh
One
my
maca, two
God.
maca, three maca.
What? Oh my God.
The first verse finishes, and if you're good, I'll take you home with me, before heading into the Spanish chorus, which is all about making your body feel good. But it turns out the filth was right in front of us in English the whole time as it continues. But don't you worry about my boyfriend. He's a boy whose name is Vitorino. I don't want him, couldn't stand him. He was no good, so I... And then she laughs in the track.
Mm-hmm.
Now, come on, what was I supposed to do? He was out of town, and his 2 friends were so fine.
Damn, man. Because I remember that. I don't want him. I can't stand him. But
I mean, that's litty, bro. He's been laughing his whole life about that track.
well, I mean, also like think about.
Jesus,
Oh my God,
bro.
I'd be
Biggest joke
pissed.
on the world
Also
ever.
think
bro.
about
Ecstatic,
like what
yeah.
was it that the Barbie girl song?
I'm a Barbie girl. In a Barbie
That's pretty messed up.
Touch me everywhere.
Yeah, shit's
You
wild.
can what,
Yeah.
yeah. You can
no.
dress my hair, or
Yeah,
you
bro.
can touch my
That's-
hair,
that's-
undress me
that's-
everywhere.
That's like some sex slave shit for real.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Shit's weird.
Shit's weird.
Hella weird.
Wizard.
Well,
So that was our Weird news update.
Bam. Um, thank y'all for tuning in to this little short live this week because, like I say, we got 2 visitors coming for the episode this Friday. So tune in to Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be there.
Literally anywhere.
And we're everywhere, anywhere, at all times. Remember, we're everywhere, anywhere, at all times. Think about it. Anyway, so we love y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in. Support us if you can. Give us that like, that follow, and that 5-star review. Can you dig it? I'm Justin Hammonds, and I'm saying love, live life, because it's worth living, y'all.
I'm Drew Shellnut, and I'm saying I kind of gotta pee.
Graham Bramlett, never liked ya. Always loved ya.
Mm.
Goodbye.
This tequila's great. Oh, we're ending the stream now. Love you. Love you.